Hello movie lovers, welcome to another interesting review. Let's talk about Korean Cancer Lewen's movie, A Country Called Ghana. Right now, the premiering of the movie has happened. We were there present and we are going to give you our honest opinion, honest review about the film and let you know what happened at the premieres as well. But before we begin, let's check out how the place was on the night. So in my opinion, the first premiere of the movie, A Country Called Ghana, was successful. People came and I believe they enjoyed the movie.
The movie is a very interesting movie and very beautiful. Actually, it's very educative.
Right now, we can say that is the most talked about movie in Ghana currently. So I was present at the premiering yesterday, and after watching the film, I have 5 things I'm going to share with you about the movie A Country Called Ghana.
This is Africa. A country called Ghana.
So the film was directed by Frank Fifi Garbin. It was executive produced by Korean Cancer Lewen himself, and it features Nigerian stars like Ramsey Noah, Victor Osuagu, Charles Arum, and also features Ghanaian sensational Korean Cancer Lewen himself, among other great actors like Pa George and the rest. So the film is over 90 minutes and the story is based on our ancient history and our beliefs. So travelers from foreign land comes to the village of Asempaneye, pretending to be missionaries and NGOs trying to help the community. But their motive was to steal a golden calf known as Kankan Nyame, which is like the deity of the people of Asempaneye. Their mission was to steal it, use it to make riches and also to become powerful. I don't want to give you spoilers because the film is still in cinemas and all that. The main conflict was how Ramsey Noah and his team will be able to steal the golden calf without getting hurt. And they needed natives from the land to help them execute their mission because it wasn't easy touching it, not to talk of carrying it along. I believe if you go to the cinemas to watch the film, you'll be able to tell whether they were able to convince Africans to follow them or not. But in the end, the overall message is that Africans should protect their own. Africans should protect their heritage and our beliefs. And that was properly executed in this film. On my second point, which is the technical aspect, I must say they did an incredible job in this film. Watching this in the cinemas, or let me say the National Theatre, I was very much impressed. Their pictures are very sharp, the video quality is top notch, and the colors are very bright.
This thing you see here is river and the Mami water they inside.
I can tell that they were very cautious about the kind of shots they are taking and the angles they were putting out, which in my opinion was able to present the film at its best. Their sound was pleasant to the ear. Even though I was sitting close to the speakers, normally it would blast in my ear, but I can tell that they carefully recorded the sound with professional devices and they treated it very well. Editing, on the other hand, I think the editor did his best. He was able to present the film in its best form. Watching it in the cinemas, I was impressed. It is a very good project.
From there, English. What am I doing to you?
So in terms of characters and actors, Ramsey Noah is a gem. I don't need to talk much about him. You know, you can testify to his works. And in this film, he delivered as well.
We finally made it! Now, this is where you hail me.
Someone of his caliber, one way or the other, quote and unquote, may think coming to Ghana to film this project, maybe I'm not going to put in my best. But I can tell that Ramsey Noah delivered from his heart.
So my 2 naked eyes, just what my mother told me. Doing exactly the way it is on the map.
Every scene, every role, whatever task he was given in the film, in my opinion, Ramsey Noah acted out of his heart and passion. And the film, based on him, was a very good decision.
Are you sure you're a real professor? Yes.
Victor Osuagu and Charles Arum, known to be funny in movies. Generally, the film is full of comedy, but their acts and facial expressions alone, sometimes they are not talking, but when they switch the cameras to them and they are just giving you that facial vibe, you will laugh. Those guys also delivered.
You should know the difference between an old man and a young man. I don't have the strength to run again.
And then to Kodjon Cancer Lewin. Knowing Lewin and how he acts, normally he exaggerates. He likes to talk over time. He likes to extend his deliveries. He likes to make jokes about everything. But in this case, I think Lewin has been advised. So Lewin wasn't doing the normal Lewin we know, that's to talk like 5 minutes in one scene, or let's say 3 minutes in one scene. No. He delivers and he gives you the chance to deliver. That is not normal. Normally, Lewin would deliver. But this time, he delivers and gives you the chance to deliver. And that, in my opinion, is a plus to Lewin's craft, and also it helped the movie sync properly. Now, they introduced this lady in the film to play the role as the daughter of the chief priest. I haven't watched any project she's been featured in before, but watching her in the cinemas, I was impressed. Normally, if you pick an actress who is like quote unquote a star, she will want to prove herself as well in the film. And that is one of the problems in Ghana films. Everyone wants to prove themselves. But Mimi was relaxed. Relaxed in the sense that that is how she's supposed to act. She wasn't competing with Ramsey. She wasn't competing with Lewin. She wasn't competing with the other Nigerians. She was relaxed, waited her turn to deliver. Her facial expressions were on point. And I must say that that kind of attitude is something most of the Ghanaian actors do not have. Most of them want to show themselves in scenes. Most of them want to prove that, oh, me can't wait, I can say this, I can do that, I can deliver, I can do this. But Mimi was relaxed. It's not because she doesn't have much to say, but it's because that's what the role demanded, and she delivered very well.
You talking about me?
No. You're talking about our history.
You better be.
Yeah, I wanna be.
Other characters in the movie who I enjoyed watching was the guy who first found Ramsey Noah and co. and came to report it to the professor. That is Kodjon Cancer Lewin. So in terms of strength and weaknesses, I can say that the film's greatest strength is the storyline. And also having Ramsey Noah play the lead role is a plus. I can tell you that if Lewin and the team, if they're able to go through proper distribution channels, this movie, A Country Called Ghana, in my opinion, will be the first Kumawood movie to succeed to Netflix, because the film has it. The pictures are good, the camera angles are okay, the editing is good, their sound is good, the storyline is incredibly good, they have Ramsey Noah on board, they subtitled the film, making it easy for foreigners to be able to understand the film, and that is good. Having said that, the film is not a perfect job. It has its own flaws and weaknesses. So in my opinion, this film's greatest weakness goes way to the top. Whoever was calling the shot, the head of production, or let's say the director. Now, why am I saying that? In terms of directing the film, in my opinion, they directed the film with the old Kumawood mindset. And that is the greatest weakness of this film. Looking at how the film came out, if the director had some foreign ideas, he could have told the story in a much professional and cinematic way. He could have employed some foreign shooting mechanisms and some modern shooting styles just to make the film more international appealing and cinematic.
Oh Lord.
Like I said, if you look at the mindset behind this project, it's like the olden Kumawood days. There were so many times that I could see that they start a scene with a jib shot, and just 2 seconds or 3 seconds into the scene, you cut it from jib to a close-up or a medium shot. Then I'm confused. Why? Why don't you move the shot a little bit into the scene before cutting? Someone can argue that it shouldn't always be movement shots. That's understanding. But there were so many stable shots which could have been better represented with a movement shot. So I believe the biggest shortcoming on this film is the director's expertise.
You are supposed to take us through this forest to the community. Where did you stop?
Their locations were very good, but somewhere like the Ahimfie in this film, I was expecting a much bigger space. Somewhere like the Bosondem, where they were going to pick up the deity, I was expecting a much bigger space to at least help the DOPs give you better shots. See, when the room is small like that, you give the DOPs few options to use. They only have to, let's say, do a stable shot like a close-up or medium, because only options a whole shot. But if Senka location Nimu Baya, they can do more. A Country Called Ghana is a massive project. Like I said, it is not a perfect job. The pictures are bright. What we saw in the first trailer they brought out is an entirely different thing from the main project. The main project, the pictures are very bright and the pictures are very good, sharp enough, and the quality is top notch.
This is where you heal me.
And now about the premiering. The red carpet was a step up. From the entrance to the main red carpet itself was amazing. At first glance, you may think, what's really happening here? Because there was so much security at the entrance. When you get there, they tell you to go to the other side to get your ticket verified before you come for the security check. At the security point, they check to make sure you are clean and safe to be in there with others. And on the red carpet, oh my God, the setup was good. This big TV figure you can see here is a very good concept. In fact, the entire red carpet space and the setup was great and a step up. So for those of you who couldn't go for the premiering, well, it wasn't a sold out show. The regular side or the standard was filled. When it comes to the VIP session, there were so many empty seats and I felt a little bit sad. In my opinion, I think the prices were a little bit high because for a normal Ghanaian to pay 200 cedis for cinema, in my opinion, is high because I think most people wanted to come and witness the premiere, but the prices were expensive for so many people to afford. That is why he couldn't sell out the place. The VIP session had a whole lot of empty seats. In terms of promotion, I like how they started the promotion because the promotion was focused on Ghana and they were not thinking about any international promotion or whatsoever. And that kept the focus here, which was a very good strategy. On the other hand, Lemme was more certain and proud of what he has produced. So appealing to the public to purchase the ticket wasn't his style of promotion. Rather, he was focused on creating news about the project, which isn't a very good marketing strategy. News will create the awareness, but they won't get people to buy. Lemme says he spent $100,000 on promotion alone. And to be honest, $100,000 promotion and this was the outcome, something isn't right. Fela Makafui sold out the Silver Bear cinemas 3 times and over. Even the private viewing had a great turnout. It is not the same space. The National Theatre is obviously bigger than the Silver Bear cinemas. But I can tell you that if Fela had moved her premiere to the National Theatre, she would have sold out the place. Checheku had a great turnout. He had a full house at the National Theatre because the ticket was affordable. And that boils down to the promotion strategy again. Checheku was down to earth. On grounds promotion, very important. And then media tour as well. I saw Lewin doing some media tours here and there. But as I mentioned earlier, his focus was to create news about the film and not to appeal to the people to purchase his ticket. So the second premiere is coming off in Kumasi on the 25th. That's coming Saturday. Please, if you can afford it, go and watch this movie and you can attest to it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Steve Nader Jr. Kindly like this video. Please share this video and also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Please subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell notification icon so that when next we drop a video, you will be notified.